Nobody knows where he came from. Nobody knows where he'll go next. They just call him Gully. One day, a rich man was walking through the market when he saw a tiny parrot being sold for 100 gold coins. Surprised, he asked the seller, "Why is this small bird so expensive?" The seller replied, "This is no ordinary bird. It speaks, recites poetry, and discusses philosophy." Gully heard this, ran home, grabbed his big fat turkey, and brought it to the market. He put a sign on it. 200 gold coins. The rich man saw Gully and asked in disbelief, "Gully, that parrot speaks, and it costs 100 gold. What does your turkey do that it costs 200? Gully smiled calmly and said, "That parrot only talks. My turkey spends all day thinking." A rich man dropped his wallet full of gold on the street and promised a big reward to whoever returned it. Gully found it and brought it back, but the greedy man didn't want to pay. He opened the wallet, counted the coins, and said angrily, "There were 100 gold coins in here. Now there are only 50. You already took your reward, thief." The case went to court. Gully stood calmly in front of the judge and said, "Your Honor, if this wallet only has 50 gold coins, then it clearly doesn't belong to this gentleman. He lost 100, so this one must be someone else's." The judge smiled and ruled immediately. "Gully is right. This is not your wallet. Go keep looking for the one with 100 coins. This one stays with Gully until the real owner shows up." The rich man stood there speechless, red-faced, while Gully walked away with the wallet and a big innocent smile. The king wanted to humble Gully and gave him an impossible task. "Gully, you think you're so clever. You have 3 months to teach this donkey how to read. If you fail, I'll take your head." Everyone thought Gully was finished this time, but Gully stayed calm. He took the donkey home and placed barley grains between the pages of a thick book. Every time the donkey turned a page with its nose to find the grain, it got a reward. He kept the donkey hungry during training so it would keep turning the pages. 3 months later, a huge crowd gathered at the palace. Gully placed the big book in front of the very hungry donkey. The donkey, desperate for food, immediately stuck its nose in the book and flipped the first page. No grain. It brayed loudly. "Hee-haw!" It flipped the second page. Again, no grain. "Hee-haw!" The king watched in amazement and asked, "Gully, what is it doing?" Gully smiled calmly and said, "As you can see, Your Majesty, he is reading the pages one by one. He just can't pronounce the letters properly yet, so he's reading like a donkey." One day Gully was sitting with the villagers when he suddenly announced with full confidence, "You know, I am a miracle man." The villagers laughed. "Prove it then." Gully pointed to a big tree in the distance and said, "I can call that tree to come here right now." He turned toward the tree and shouted, "Come here." The tree didn't move. He called again. Still nothing. On the third try, the tree stayed completely still. The villagers burst out laughing. "Well, Gully, it didn't come." Gully shrugged with a calm, innocent smile and said, "No problem. If the tree won't come to me, then we'll go to the tree. A real miracle man doesn't have pride." Then he started walking toward the tree as if nothing happened. One day Gully's donkey was stolen. When he told his neighbors, they all started blaming him. One said, "You should have locked the stable." Another said, "How did you not hear the thief?" A third one laughed, "Come on, Gully, it's mostly your fault. Your stable is falling apart anyway." Gully listened quietly, then smiled innocently and said, "You're all right. It must be my fault. I'm such a careless man. But tell me one thing." He looked at them with big, curious eyes. "Does the thief have absolutely no responsibility at all? Or am I the only guilty one here?"